Vegas, 49, Pisces, security guard, 25-year-old son. What kind of woman you looking for, boo?
Sugar mama.
City boy! City boy!
I don't care how old she is.
And she got to pay for you.
Obviously.
When you're going out, who's paying for the dinner?
She is.
She is.
Yeah.
When you go out on the trips, she's paying for you and her.
Yeah. I done did all that. I done did all that. It's time to flip it.
They're giving me the red flags for you in the comment section, and then they're calling you a clown. Do you want to respond?
What happened to equal rights?
Gotcha. Gotcha.
I thought men and women were equal. What happened to that? That don't exist? That's a fantasy? Or it's only convenient for you at the time it's convenient? Miss OnlyFans, Instagram pages, Miss Get a Buck for 5 seconds for doing nothing.
Sensational.
I'm a man. I always have to provide. So even though I might be getting service or whatever, what you require from a man is basically his complete attention and damn near servitude. And you want that just for shut up.
Force is strong in this one.
That ain't good enough. Do something. Earn my respect. I'm a prize too. You not the only prize.
Good job, my brother. We rocking with you.
I have been so hesitant to post about this for two reasons. Number one, I don't like negativity and I don't want to be like the bearer of bad news. Number two, I didn't want to believe it. But after doing so much research and getting a lot of messages, I'm going to just deliver the unvarnished truth to you guys. I'm just going to lay it out straight. We're in a dating crisis. Not basically, we are. That's what's happening. So let me look at my research here because I don't want to mess it up. So men looking for casual dates and our relationships is down 50%. 50 since 2019. Not since 1970, since 2019, right before the pandemic. Down 50%. They're not fucking looking. Which means if you're a woman looking, they don't fucking give a shit. So as this trend continues, by 2040, 45% of women, 45% of women between the ages of 20 and 45 will be single and childless.
You can't make this shit up. You can't make this shit up. Y'all heard it.
Based on this trend. Let that sink in for a moment. I'm going to talk a lot more about this. So if you're interested in this topic, hit the follow button because I've got a lot more of information, a lot more to share with you guys.
Please your husband.
I like this one.
I don't know who the fuck needs to hear it, but fuck him. It's almost like a marital duty. I'm so tired. I did this for the kids. I did this and that. I'm tired. I don't feel like it tonight. Bitch, if you don't get the fuck up, fuck that man. Just fuck him, please. Fuck him. If you're not, best believe he's fucking someone else.
Oh, say less.
How long y'all been dating?
We're not dating.
Oh, dating. But y'all hooking up?
Yeah. Yep.
What do you hook up with me?
Sure.
She belongs to the streets.
You would?
Yeah.
Can I hug you?
Sure.
When you have a father in your life, like myself, when you watch a man take lead, like growing up, you want those type of principles when you look forward to a man. And if my dad is head honcho of my house and is taking care of shit, then I'm expecting a to come in my life and do the same thing.
Women will often say that about a man, like he has to live up to the standards of my father. But when a man says, I want the woman to live up to the standards of my mother, I'm not here to be your mother, you got mommy issues and all that. So why is it different when a man looks for expectations in a woman that he sees in his mother?
And y'all call him sassy.
Y'all call him sassy.
He ain't lying.
I don't know how many of my single mothers feel guilty for being a single mom. But I often feel guilty because I'm a single mom. I often feel like I do my children a disservice because I'm a single mom. I often feel like certain adversities that they are going to endure in life is because of me. You know, I felt like, damn, you a f***ed up person for being a single mom. It was painful. It was hard. it was not easy for me to sit there and face myself and be like, you've been trying to be so strong for so long. That moment of release, I realized that I am not okay. I can't give my children everything that they need because that's just not the way that it's supposed to be. They need to have a different balance. They need to have different perspectives. They need to have different outcomes and strategies of life.
What's up is why you've been lying to me for 11 years, telling me that DJ is my real son.
Boy, ain't no fucking way, boy. Boy, ain't no way, boy.
Why you been lying to me?
What I've been lying about?
I got DNA test done.
A DNA saying what?
Saying that he's not my son.
Let me see this DNA test.
You don't need to see it. I saw it.
How DNA test gonna say?
How you gonna be lying to me for 11 years? Why would you do that to me?
It's an evil world we live in.
Where's the lie?
The lie is you. You are the lie. You have been lying to me for 11 years, having me believe that my son that I've been raising for 11 years is not really my son. Like, how could you do that to me? Like, what can you say for yourself right now?
What made you get a DNA test?
Because I went through your phone.
And why?
Talking about me, laughing and bragging, telling your friends that I have no idea that he's really not my son. So I went and got a DNA test done. Like, you think I'm stupid or something? Like, how could you do this to me?
You know what?
They don't come in the ground working, barely working. When is the last time have you seen one of these women make a meal from scratch? But you want somebody to put your name on a deed, but you need a ring.
Am I the a-hole for divorcing my wife 2 years after she was assaulted? I, 25-year-old male, have been married to Amber, 25 female, for the last 5 years. For the first 2 years of our marriage, it was absolutely amazing. We did everything together. We worked. I took care of the bills. She took care of the household. We pretty much had the perfect life until she got on social media and started to learn about hot girl summer and all this hot girl stuff. I didn't understand the appeal of it, but she wanted to go out and party more, go out and drink, and I didn't want to do it with her. Because she had friends, she started to develop more girl nights and have a lot of more fun with her single friends. I was letting her know, hey, you're married, and she was like, well, I can have fun, I can live my life, I'm still young, and these are the best years I have. And I said, okay. 6 months after that conversation, her friend group started to include more guys, and I had some calls about this and was like, you know, maybe I should start going with you because this could end up being a dangerous situation. And she said, no, you don't like that type of stuff, and these guys are cool anyway. And I was like, okay, but like this seems like a bad situation. So one night I was feeling really, really sick, and she was about to head out, and I was like, hey babe, can you just stay with me for the night? I feel like something bad's gonna happen. I really want you to spend some time with me and just sleep with me, watch some movies, and eat some ice cream. She said no. Her friends were asking her to come out, and everything was going to be fine. And for the life of me, I said no. And I started a hard argument, and I was like, if you leave this house, I will be extremely disappointed and I will be extremely hurt. And she said, is that an ultimatum? Because we can just end this relationship now. And that right there brought me to tears because I didn't think we were like that. I didn't think that was something that was going to happen between us. And as she was walking out the door, I just knew something was going to happen. Lo and behold, something bad did happen, and it was way worse than I thought. The individual that did the action against her ended up getting a long time in prison, and everything came out that he did it not to just her, multiple people. It was an absolute tragedy, and we went to therapy and talked through this. Well, that was 2 years ago, and I'm gonna be honest with you, I haven't touched her since that night. The reason is, about a week after the incident, there was a lot of trauma that was going on with her, but I had asked her, hey, is it cool if you get tested? And she said, I haven't been with anybody but you, and then I had to remind her again, which led her down a horrible rabbit hole. Lo and behold, yeah, she had got something from old buddy, and it was not something you can just get rid of. And I'm gonna be honest, I didn't want it. So for the past 2 years, I've just been emotional support for her and not really inside of an intimate relationship with my wife. I don't want to live like this. And I know this is something that she's going to have to live with for the rest of her life. But, like, I shouldn't have to. So I'm really thinking about getting a divorce.